Number 10. Naples. The southernmost city along the Florida Gulf Shore is Naples, an exclusive location with an ancient historic center as well as gorgeous beach sections. A mixture of elegant houses and high condo towers stands along the sea, however the city center still preserves the ambience of a small town. It could not go to the tips of everyone's tongues when calling off cities in the country that are understood for high-end and also riches, yet Naples has grown into one of the most popular realty ventures for the rich as well as well-known, with the typical house choosing over $50 million. Naples is a nod to the same city in Italy, because of its fantastic waters, tidy beaches, and also colorful wildlife. You have lots of natural attractions to choose from right here, like the Everglades as well as Florida National Wildlife. Yet, it's not surprising that this is such a prominent area to call home in Florida. Number 9. St. Augustine, the earliest city in Florida, and, arguably the entire nation. Spanish colonialists left their mark after being under the regulation of King Philip II. You'll discover old structures lining the streets with a lot of stories and also historical relevance behind them. It's nearly a requirement to have tour guide read you the background behind each one, while also providing assistance to the close-by museums and also attractions, such as the Castillo and Fort Matanzas. Number 8. Everglades. This unique national park is component swamp, pasture, as well as mangrove system, staying in best consistency. This is a staple for class excursion amongst Florida colleges in the area, as kids and grown-ups travel on the popular air watercrafts that slide past the diverse population of wildlife and also famous mangrove trees jutting over the murky waters. Number 7. Sanibel Island. You can reach Sanibel Island using Fort Myers. This peaceful little retreat resembles an exclusive commune bordered by lush wild animals and also a lot of white sandy coastlines. You'll find that this is an excellent place to go on getaway with the family members as a result of just how risk-free and exploratory the whole island is. It urges those that see to create their own path, toss out your clocks, and do whatever you intend to do while you appreciate your stay. Number 6. Key West. One of the most popular and also farthest island to the south of Florida, Key West supplies a breathtaking view of the chain of islands that comprise the Florida Keys. The drive to this sensational city is an event in of itself. You'll go across a series of bridges that will have you admiring the engineering that went into making this trip hotel right into a reality. Do not forget to see all the many attractions in the process, like the arboretums, movie theaters, and also galleries in between all the sunlight showering, snorkeling, as well as sandcastle structure. Number 5. Tampa Bay. Location: Tampa Bay is the very best place to enter Florida to be presented to the Gulf. This is a city that is not as well active and also has a lot of fantastic all-natural tourist attractions. Busch Gardens and Journey Island are two popular tourist attractions, for example. The historical town of Ybor City is a great place to visit. Take a peek at Tampa Bay's historic Cuban neighborhood, where you can see cigars being rolled by hand and eat authentic Spanish cuisines, like the popular Colombian restaurant that has the initial attractive tile mural on the outside of its walls. Number 4. Fort Myers. Before leaving for Sanibel Island, take a look about at this prominent beach community. Comparable to what you would discover up north in places like Myrtle Coastline or Daytona, Fort Myers is all about the boardwalk treats, fresh seafood, browse, sun, and fun. The coastlines are commonly much less jam-packed, when contrasted to various other big-name Florida destinations, so make use of it while you're down in Fort Myers. Number 3. South Beach. South Coastline. South Beach, the southern end of Miami Beach, has the difference of being the earliest area of town. It relaxes in between Biscayne Bay and also the Atlantic Ocean. Since its start in the very early 20th century, it has transformed in look due to increased growth and the ever-present risk fostered by typhoons. Its large range of streamlined modern Art Deco design landed it on the National Register of Historic Places in 1979. The beach includes a range of parks as well as social locations, consisting of the Miami Holocaust Museum as well as the Globe Erotic Art Museum Miami. Number 2. Busch Gardens. Tampa Bay Busch Gardens Tampa FL is the utmost pet theme park with 335 acres of land as well as greater than 2,700 animals. Gradually it started to include more trips and also enjoyment options, making it a family-friendly location. While Busch Gardens areas exist somewhere else, this area includes African-themed flights, decors, and animals in its wildlife area. Although no longer operated by Anheuser-Busch, the park keeps a secure of Clydesdales as a hat pointer to its beer-related beginnings. When you're below, you can take pleasure in awesome roller coaster rides, shows, pet shows, adventure safari trips, and also various child-pleasant tourist attractions. Number 1. Miami. If you want to check out the vivid societies of Latin America without really traveling to one of the region's nations, Miami is the peaks of Latino areas in America. Miami is the city of sugar, seasoning, and whatever nice. If anything, you will certainly never ever expand tired below in Miami, with miles of beaches, magnificent resorts, and also extra Latin recipes to attempt. Then there is time in one's life. This city must take place everyone's container checklist.